Yeah, I felt like playing Ubers and using Tornado's T and Ubers just to test its viability and stuff. And I was too lazy to open PO, so I'm on Scrub Down, I mean Showdown. Yeah, made this team, and since it's Uber's ladder, I've got a match here with a dude who is using a very interesting team, and he seems to be taking his sweet time to make his move. So I might as well go ahead and explain my team. Yeah, while I'm waiting for him to make a move. So yeah, I've got standard Deoxys S that sets up entry hazards, choice specs Kyogre because that destroys everything. And then the team was kind of built around Tornado's T, sort of, kind of, not really, but I just wanted to test its viability. In my opinion, this seems to be the only viable set with Taunt and Hurricane and stuff, and that functions as a good stall breaker, even though I already have Kyogre that destroys stall anyway. But yeah, I can U-turn and Volt Switch with Zekrom because the majority of Tornadus's solid counters are dealt pretty well with Zekrom, plus they form Volt Turn combinations. And then I have Kabutops down here, which, because I'm not recording the full screen, you all can't see that. But I'm just using standard Kabutops. It was actually kind of a tough choice between Kabutops and Kingdra or Omastar or something else in that move slot. But I'm still kind of testing the team out, so I might change it. But the main reason why I chose Kabutops was just because it provides me with rapid spin support, and rapid spin support is always nice. And then I have sub 3 attacks Giratina origin form in the final slot, which, yeah, this dude is not making a move at all. So the battle timer is on. Is this even a rated match? It should be a rated match. Not like it matters anyway, but I think I was derping around on the Uber's ladder a couple moments ago. So I think I'm actually at a decent rank, like 1800-ish, maybe. Not that 1800 is good, especially on a ladder like the Uber's ladder, but I don't ladder that much, so when I'm at something like that, it usually makes me satisfied because I don't ladder all too much anymore. So apparently some dude in the chat said Reuniclus is the worst OU poke ever. When, they haven't heard of Metagross or Infernape, things like that. So I don't care if he sets up hazards, since I'm an offensively oriented Deoxys. He's probably just gonna go for the Earthquake, but I want hazards, and I want hazards now. So I'm just gonna set up rocks. And this guy is taking his sweet time. Holy crap. Yeah, dude, these people are like, Reuniclus is a bad Pokemon when there's Dugtrio, there's Infernape, there's Metagross. And yeah, Donphin, while it's not bad, I know you really should drop back to UU. I didn't. It was pretty good there, it was fine. And then yeah. Holy crap, this guy is taking his sweet time. So I'm just gonna BRB really quick because there's nothing going on. So, yeah. So, yeah, this dude timed out. It's not like it was gonna be a good match anyway. So, yeah. I'm just gonna see if I can actually grab a match here. And this is probably gonna end up being another garbage live narration, but then again, all my videos are garbage, so it's not like it makes a difference. So, yeah, I'm not getting a match instantly. It's been like 5 minutes. Still haven't gotten like a good game. So I'm just gonna BRB. Alright, so, now we have another one of those, people who, yeah. Alright, he's got a lead Dawn fan. I don't really care. I'm just gonna go for my Stealth Rock, see what he wants to do. He's just gonna go for his Earthquake, which is completely fine by me. I am just going to go for a Shadow Ball to get a minuscule amount of damage off. And he does not Rapid Spin, but I really don't care. Because now I can go out to Kyogre and watch something die. Actually, depending on his Dialga, he might be able to come in and take something, but he forfeited, lol. But, yeah. There must be, like, no one good on the Uber's ladder on right now. So I'm just fighting those people that like to use their favorites. Why did I click this match? Actually, I did almost click it. I tried to stop myself, but that didn't work out so well. So here we go. Someone's using a somewhat legitimate team. Manaphy, while it's underrated, could be a huge threat. I don't know what Arceus he has, so, I don't know. Extreme Killer Arceus I have handled pretty well. And then, Fortress is going to be easy to deal with. I need hazards up to deal with the Ho-Oh. But Ho-Oh shouldn't be that big of a problem anyway, since I have Kabutops and Zekrom and Kyogre and a bunch of things. So I'm just going to lead off with Deoxys, and I'm just going to set up hazards. I have a spinner, so I don't care if he sets up his hazards or not. And I also have Rocky Helmet to break his sturdy if he tries to spin. So, are you going to take your sweet time too? Well, like, nothing's happening, so I might as well just, BRB until he makes his move. Alright, so he made his move. He went right for the Toxic, which is fine. And I am just going to go for the Hidden Power Fire now, which should be able to bring him down to his... Oh, he's a special defensive build. I guess that's why Smogon recommends Fire Punch, because almost all these guys are special defensive in this tier. But, I just didn't think it would be that good of an idea, but then again, the Uber's tier isn't exactly my tier of expertise. So, maybe I'll change that to Fire Punch. I just thought the main reason was that they didn't want Deoxys's Speed IVs to go down from 31 to 30 within Power Fire. So, it would lose speed ties and such to other Deoxys S's. And there's probably some Scarfer that outspeeds it now, like Scarf Shaman, Skyform, Scarf Skyman, or like Scarf Darkrai or something. I'm too lazy to do the math, but yeah, something along those lines. Anyways, he's just gonna go out to his Arceus, which is an Arceus normal, and I'm essentially sitting duck, so I'm gonna go out to my Giratina, because, yeah, I could go out to Kabutops, but Kabutops is gonna be kind of useless. Hopefully, I can take, Thingamabob still. No, I can't because I'm offensive. And, this kind of sucks, actually. Now, I'm just gonna go to, Kyogre. And then I'm gonna double back to Deoxys S. Right here, just because I don't really need it anymore. And, the Rocky Helmet damage plus his Life Orb is always nice. And now I can go out to Kabutops right here and go for the waterfall. And I could take an extreme speed pretty well, I think. Not as well as I thought, but I took it. And I killed his threat. So the game is 4-4 now. We have Stealth Rocks on each side of the field. And I'm just going to let my Kabutops hit the dust right here. As I do, just decide to spin just to clear the hazards away for me, even though Stealth Rock aren't that big of a deal. But, that's what I decided to do. So that's what I did. I'm not sure what this Manaphy wants to do. I don't want him tail glowing up here. So I am just going to go out to my Zekrom. And he could potentially switch out to Garchomp, which could be very problematic. But I could go for the Outrage. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I'll still get big damage if he stays in here. And Manaphy isn't that powerful off the bat. So I can just go for the Outrage and get damage off on it anyway. As he's just going to go to his Ogre. And okay, he's bulky. So that means, I don't know what it means actually. But he's bulky. He's probably going to try and go for something like Rest. Okay, that works. And I'm Choice Specs, so it's time for something to die. Even his own Kyogre. Please don't burn me. Thank you. This Water Spout probably won't be able to kill him from there. I don't know why he's not switching up. Actually, Garchomp is probably just way too risky. And I'm just predicting probably too much here. But, oh well. And now he's going to go out to his Ho-Oh. I don't really think... man. If he's Scarf Chomp, then I lose. Because I lost my... yeah, if he's Scarf Chomp, then I lose. It's not like I really have very much for Scarf Chomp anyway. I could run Ice Beam on Deoxys S over, like, in Power or Shadow Ball. Even though I do kind of need Shadow Ball to beat Espeon. But, I don't know. Yeah, I might change that to Ice Beam, but Deoxys S generally doesn't stick around for too long, so it's not like it makes much of a difference. Anyways, I'm just going to Spout, and he's either running a very slow... Yeah, he has to be running a very slow Ho-Oh, since I have a bit of speed creep to deal with other Choice Specs Kyogres, but I think... Yeah, he must not be running any speed. Otherwise, because I do have a bit of speed, but not very much speed. So, this is gonna actually be pretty interesting here. If he's a Scarf Chomp or not. It's like I said, if he is Scarf Chomp, then I lose because I have nothing to outspeed him. Actually, I may... No, I won't be able to take a hit. That's wishful thinking. So, I don't know. I guess it doesn't hurt to, give it a try. Tornadus, you were useless. And, now I'm just gonna go to Ogre. Oh, I actually do take a hit. Not too shabby. And now, Manaphy's just gonna come out. He's probably gonna do some rest hydration shenanigans. But I want Zekrom to come in safely, so I'm just going to stay in here. And then I can destroy him with a Bolt Strike. So, yeah, that's pretty good for Kyogre. And now he's just gonna Tail Glow. And, as long as Bolt Strike doesn't miss, I think I've got this game in the bag right here. So let's just see, because I know Manaphy, it's got well-rounded stats, but I don't think it's. Holy Murphy! Oh dear. Well, that kind of sucks. But oh well. Oh, that made me lose 59 ranking points. Oh well. Oh yay. This is why I don't play this game very much. But oh well. Let's just. I think I can grab another match. And it's another one of these guys. So, oh well. Let's just do what we always do and lead with Deoxys. Hmm. What's Bold Strike's accuracy anyway? I thought, isn't it like 90 or something? It might be 85. I don't really know. Anyways, this team is extremely hazard weak. Uh, I'm gonna test his intelligence right here, and his intelligence is low, so that is fun to know. And he really doesn't have anything to take an outrage from Zekrom. So I'm just gonna go out to that and then outrage to get some damage off. And yeah, that should kill pretty much anything as long as he's not like random Scarface Espeon Latias, but that's kind of stupid, especially in Ubers when you have access to Soldu. So I think I can outrage, probably kill a couple things. The only thing that is on his team that's actually Uber is Blaziken, but I have checks to Blaziken and Giratina O, even though I'm not defensive Giratina O, so I don't check it as well. But between the fact that I'm in rain and I'm a ghost type, he really can't do too much to me. This guy's an idiot. Yeah, I know we were all like scrubs at this point, at one point, but you don't just send a Pokemon in and then just be like, damn, or something like that. Because when I was a scrub and I couldn't team build, and I was using like Togetic and UU and stuff like that, I at least either I knew what the base speeds of the Pokemon were, and I was intelligent enough to tell something was like Scarf or not. Not really though, but I wasn't this bad. Except when I was like really, really starting out, which he could be, but when I was actually starting, I was using my in-game team on simulator. Like, how come these stats don't match? And cause I didn't even know about like IVs and stuff. I knew about EVs, but not IVs. And yeah, just gonna hit him up with the Shadow Sneak right here. Doesn't quite kill, but that's a solid 2 at KO. It's actually that was stupid. Now that I think about it, because now his Blaziken can come in and do damage. And I'm gonna force him to protect here. Actually, that was stupid. I should have switched directly to my Zekrom. Then again, it doesn't really matter because this guy doesn't seem like the smartest tool in the shed, because tools have intelligence. So it's not like it makes a difference. And that's going to be the end of that game. So since we've only gotten garbage so far, I'm going to try and get one last match before I have to go do productive things. And this guy's using a very threatening, hyper-offensive team. Hey, it's actually kind of a tough choice about how do I want to handle with that Deoxys attack. Do I want to forego entry hazards for breaking his focus sash, or do I want to lay hazards up and make him a big threat? I think that's what I'm gonna do, because he has 2 Stealth Rock weak Pokemon, so getting my rocks up will be in my best interest, even though it will have me lose 2, potentially 3 Pokemon. And he's actually going to try and extreme speed me, which is very good, because now his Focus Sash is broken due to my Rocky Helmet. So I'm just going to go for Shadow Ball in case he decides to not go for extreme speed, but he does. And since this thing is frail as fuck, I can go for Shadow Sneak. If he's intelligent, he'll go out to his Ferrothorn, but he's not, so that's the end of that. And I get my rocks up, he gets nothing up. And now we can send in his Ogre, and if it's choice specs, I have absolutely nothing to take it on. But I'm pretty sure, oh, why did I do that? But he's Scarf. Anyway, that was kind of stupid of me, since I know I'm not running very much speed. And, well, actually I really don't need Giratina for very much, except for this Mewtwo, but I'm just gonna get damage off on him. I'll do a very nice amount, and now I can go out to Kabutops right here, and I'm just gonna go right for a safe waterfall to get damage off, because damage is nice. And pretty sure I can just go for low kick, but I don't remember. I've used this thing before in OU, and I'm pretty sure low kick does like 80%, but that's not enough. So I'm gonna go to Tornadus, and he's just gonna go for the Power Whip rather, and I'm just gonna hit him up for a Hurricane to get some damage off, because yeah, damage is nice, and that should do like about that much, over half though. And he's gonna T-Wave me. I was kind of tempted to go for the taunt, but all I really needed was just that damage. Could have gone for Focus Blast, but didn't have to. And of course, I'm gonna get paralyzed. So going for Thunder right now would be his most likely play, but I don't know about this guy. So he's just gonna go for the Ice Beam, which allows me to send in my Kyogre and watch something die. Actually, I can go for the Ice Beam right here, and that almost takes him out. Not quite though. And I could have gone for the Water Spout, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. And yeah, he's just gonna hit me up for Thunder. I don't really care, because I can go out to Kabutops. I don't need to risk a Stone Edge. Shit. How did I forget about that thing? Getting Thunderwave. I don't know. Hopefully his Tornadus doesn't confuse me, but he's actually gonna got Ferrothorn. And now I can just hit that for a low kick. And that's essentially gonna be the game right there. Because, yeah, I can go for another waterfall in case he decides to do that. Now watch, I'm gonna miss another Bolt Strike. You know, I'm not even gonna risk it. I don't have to. I could just go for Outrage. And yeah, that's gonna be the game. In that game, while it was still trashy, was better. So I think I'm gonna end this here. You know, hopefully you all enjoy. I'm not sure why, but people still watch my videos. So those of you who do, enjoy. And this team isn't good, but I'll improve it. And Tornadus was pretty bad, but like I said, I'll improve this team because Tornadus T does have a definite niche, but it needs to be on the right team. It's one of those, like, if you were to do things from S rank to like S rank, those are like the Kyogres and the Arceuses. Those top tier threats. Those A ranks are like Latias, you know, maybe some of the other ones, you know, those very good Pokemon, but they're just not threatening enough to beat S. B, they're good, but they're usually outclassed by A and S pokes. C are those quote unquote niche Pokemon. That's where Tornadus would go. It's a niche Pokemon. And then D's can have E or F. I don't know what letter they use. But yeah, one of those ones would those are the trash. You know, D's may have been good sometime, but the meta shifted and they didn't. And then those F's or E's are just bad. I don't know why I'm rambling on here, but I am. And yeah, whatever. Enjoy your day, I guess. Also, the day that I'm recording this is Friday, supposedly sometime later tonight. The finals of OST 9 are going to be recorded and uploaded. They might be uploaded, I don't know. They're going to be recorded, so, by me. I probably will upload them, so, be on the lookout for that. And, chances I'll probably upload it first, but whatever. But anyways, yeah, have a good day. Peace.